Conservation efforts have helped stabilize the population, but in the past 2 weeks alone, 2 have died from lead poisoning after ingesting shotgun pellets. TV3's Rob Bovair has more on the story.
With a wingspan of some 9 feet, the bald eagle can be an awe-inspiring sight. But as these x-rays show, the birds are being felled by the tiniest amount of lead.
When it only takes 1 part per million to kill a bird with lead poisoning, it doesn't take long for a bird to absorb that much from a very few number of pellets.
According to the Wildlife Center, hunters are the problem. Not that they are shooting the birds, rather they are not retrieving other game. Left in the wild, the wounded or dead animals, as well as the shotgun pellets, are then eaten by bald eagles. Lead poisoning can lead to rapid weight loss and paralysis.
There are always going to be those times when an animal is shot, and a few of them do get away. But as a lifelong hunter and as a former hunter safety instructor, I can tell you that one of the basic principles of sportsmanship is recovering the game that you use. And in fact, it's a matter of state law.
The Virginia Wildlife Center, a not-for-profit, state-of-the-art veterinary hospital, treats thousands of injuries in wild animals each year. The hospital is the only one of its kind in the Commonwealth. But lead poisoning, which also affects other birds of prey, can be the most frustrating because it is wholly preventable.
If hunters used steel shot instead of lead, this would not be a problem for any other animal.
It is estimated there are some 200 bald eagles left in Virginia. 2 have died so far, but the Wildlife Center says that may be just the tip of the iceberg if hunters are not more careful when they head into the wild. Rob Bovair, TV3 News, Waynesboro.
And still to come on TV3, Gingrich heads up the House again.
And some local...
But not with their guns. We'll explain a little later. Be on the lookout for in Charlottesville.
Center of Virginia, where another bald eagle died of lead poisoning.
Ken Slack explains why and how you can help keep it from happening again.
More than half the animals that come to the Wildlife Center will survive and return to the wild. But in the past 10 weeks, the hospital has twice tried in vain to save bald eagles that swallowed lead shots.
One from Westmoreland County, which is over along the Chesapeake Bay area, and the other from right here in Augusta County. These birds came in showing signs of depression. They couldn't fly properly, and it was pretty obvious to us, since there were no external injuries, that the birds had been poisoned.
These are the x-rays of the 2 recently deceased eagles that we saw here at the Wildlife Center of Virginia. Most likely, these pellets were in a meal that had either a bird or a small mammal that had been shot with lead pellets, and then this eagle ingested the lead secondarily. So it's not that the birds are being poisoned primarily or on purpose, but they're getting secondhand poison.
The secondhand poison can kill any bird of prey, from hawks to vultures to our national symbol. And most of these deaths are preventable. The Wildlife Center advises small game hunters to abandon their use of lead shot.
Steel shot, which is non-toxic, is available. A lot of hunters are traditionalists and refuse to believe that steel shot is as effective as lead shot, and so right now, particularly for upland hunting, steel shot is not very popular. It is available, however, and many hunters choose to use it simply out of a sense of conservation ethic.
For those who swear by lead, the Wildlife Center urges you to recover your prey and dispose of it properly. Left behind, lead bullets and shot can kill twice. In Augusta County, Ken Slack, Dateline 29 News.
And something else to watch out for. Charlottesville police are issuing a warning to city merchants to be on the lookout for counterfeit money.